You did. One little ant crawling on the rail. But all the other ants have gone to hell. Wow. That soap and water in the sun dried them up, each and every one. Then mommy, like broom to the footprints, just washed them all away. No real pests around me today. Hear the birds chirping. Sun up in the sky. Happy hump day. Happy solar eclipse hump day. The neighborhood is quiet. For now, they were real busy. Somewhat last night, but I was busy too. Happy solar eclipse hump day. Let's break down what that means for you. It's hump day. You're getting over the hump. That's what Wednesdays. I would say Mother Nature's playing tricks on me, but when you have men dressing camouflage, it can be anything. But it's all good with me. I'm outside. I'm in my own ride, on my own ship, on my own plane, in my own zone, in my own home, and people mad at me. You can tell. Well, let's not let my Gemini rising, in the first and second house get the best of me right now. Stay focused. So, happy solar eclipse hump day. What is hump day to you? Hump day means you're trying to get over. It's the middle of the week. You just living for the weekend, as some people do. But you're middle of the weekend, you're just trying to get through, trying to get over that hump, trying to get over that next step. One thing I know, if you cast too much in the future, you'll miss all the blessings right around you, yo. Just right around what you need to see to climb your ladder, to be the best that you can be. You're so busy projecting on what's 5, 10, and 15, and 20 years down the road. Now, that's a good thing, too, because you want to, have a projection. You want to have a goal. Don't get me wrong. What I'm not saying right now is not to have a goal. Everybody should have goals. But what is your goal? Is your goal a realistic goal? We started to see during this pandemic era, and that's what I'm going to call it, the comedy era, this pandemic of eras, that where your gang stalkers came more into rise and your celebrities started to fall, and people want to confuse the celebrities with real stars, and real stars and celebrities are not the same at all, not even in the best or worst of times. You can be a star on Hollywood and Vine, but just nothing, and I see that. Divine is such a beautiful, beautiful energy to be in, and because I do it and I say it can't be me, it can't be her, anybody but her, that too. So hump day, and in fact I was born on hump day too, Wednesday's child. So it used to be this statement of Wednesday's child is full of woe. What is it, Monday's child is something, something, Tuesday's child is something, something, Wednesday's child is full of woe, Thursday's child have far to go. I vaguely remember that stuff, but I don't. But Wednesday's child is not. If this is truly representing a Saturn return, I'm catching myself saying a lot, and all my grammatical teaching is coming in, because you know what? I've hung with real teachers, and some teachers were actually my friends. Some teachers were actually my canon. Some teachers were jealous and mad because because I was smarter than them, and that's sad because I didn't come into class acting like, how some people just braggadocious. They come in the room like I'm the greatest thing you've ever seen, and they're not. And we found that out too. At least some of you have, but some of you you literally you fell off into the pot, you fell off into the tea, you fell into Mystics honeypot misery. The Mystics honeypot misery series. That sounds like something Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Machine should do a cartoon on how do we break Mystics honeypot misery, mystery, whatever it be. Child, please. Oh my God, you put me so wrong. There have been so many scammers and grifters. I'm like, is this what my parents had to deal with too? I don't know, maybe. I mean, I guess, with each year, with each evolution, it comes into view as something new, but it's still the same old shit, same old bullshit. Ooh, there's an ant right there. Y'all want to see me kill an ant? Don't hide now. No. Why you hide from me? Why you? Oh, there you go. I see you. You dead. But so nice, so peaceful. I'm telling you. Now I do have a little isopropyl alcohol that I had in here, but soap and water kill these bitches. Oh, you still not dead yet? You are now. Swim, bitch, swim. Oh, on the solar eclipse hump day Wednesday, Val Jones, if you got bad intentions or pesky intentions, I'm not the person you want to be around. Some people found that out the hard way. What is it that you need to get over the hump, okay? Are you living a lie? And it's that too. So many people live a lie and they want to project that lie on you. Now you can tell when the desperation is coming through because all the little passive bitches are starting to hit me up on my in my stories and stuff. Butts up and tits up and ass up and see, do you want this? And I'm like, well, what is that supposed to do? Like really, like seriously, at this stage of the game, what are these hoes? Why are these hoes? And they are hoes, please believe it, regardless of what their name. Your celebrities, some of your favorite celebrities and rappers and actors, they're hoes to the core. And they also, I guess, I don't know, I guess there's a hoes or us store. So they go and buy these hoes and they make them simps and stands and they put them in their little, as they call it, well, let's just say that they call it their own little protection plan. Now, like, listen, this is what we're going to do. We're a secret group, but you can't tell anybody because it's covert stuff that what we do. And we're going to make this money, and we're going to we're going to rob people. We're going to be like Robin Hood stuff. We're going to rob for us, and they really do rob from the hood too. And they expect to be blessed. I mean, you got your churches doing that. Churches doing that all over the place. Churches who are literally robbing from the hood that they're supposed to serve. Oh, so way and not way. But because I see that and because I call it out, they're mad at me. Okay, well, I said, fine. Do what you want to. I'll just, get back to doing me. But when you break yourself off from these groups, not to say I was breaking myself out, but was I ever part of any of these groups? I weren't. Reminding you, I didn't sign any contracts or no NDAs. So there's not a force in me to come back because when somebody wants to force a gang stalking humiliation ritual on me, bitch, I'll become something you don't want to see. Now, you can have 50,000 people on YouTube pretend to be me, but I'm telling you who knows who I am in reality, or at least know closer about me than these people on social media do. The military, the U.S. military, Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base too. You want to put, you want to put guns, or you want to put soldiers, you want to put special ops and special forces on me. You do know that they got way too many things to do than be messing with bitches like you, trying to salt their names into your misery. Oh, bitch, you picked on the wrong thing. You literally came for the wrong one. You came for the wrong one and the right one, baby. I guess you know what? That's what God wanted me to do. I found my purpose, and I would say it's because of you, but no, it's because of me. It's because of me. If I said it was because of you, well, just say I honestly didn't believe that people could be so evil, but then I'm being corrected that these are not people anymore. These are empty souls. These are lost souls. Their mind dead, their heart dead, their spirit dead, their soul is dead, and that's what they do. They sell their ass, they sell their tits, they sell their pussy too, they sell their dicks or whatever it be, and they want you to get into these polyamorous relationships. They say, but it's complicated, but you got to understand me. Nah, bitch, that's not complicated. That's complicated for you. But anytime I see complication and shit like that, that's not what I'm gonna do. So the fact that I know these desperate crash outs are crashing out all around me because the neighborhood is quiet, but they're trying to get up with me secretly by whenever I go and check out my story on Instagram or my Facebook story, because they won't say it. They won't do it when you put your post. They won't do it on your regular post because that shows people who they are. So they try to get in your story, which I don't get that too, because you forget that I can just screenshot you bitches and take that out to Fort Bragg too. Pause. Do you know that you have a lady in Fayetteville? She's been caught twice. She's going around saying that she's the FBI. She's going around doing some shit. That sounds like somebody, that sounds like some people whose name starts with Q would do. Maybe Q mind fuck that bitch. And so now she's the Lulu and crazy too. So she's going around acting like she's FBI. And either this bitch is super crazy or she's some soldier's wife who's just went the range. I mean, the fact that they've let her get away with this thing, because she's gotten away with it twice. And I don't even understand. Thank you. Confirmation. I don't even understand how she's gotten away with it once. But maybe they're just trying to shut her up. This bitch has got mind mumps. Mind mumps meaning her mind is swelled up in places that can never be corrected, bet. And some soldier done, well, let's just say he got himself in a mess. But if she going around saying this and that, that's not the way to handle shit. Why would you go to a Waffle House? Or why would you go to a Target? Or why would you go Target, as they would say, when JC is selling his albums? Okay. All right, whatever. Whatever it be. But it's all a part. It's all a part of this little story too. Because man, who knew that Rock Nation was so obsessed with me? And you would think that I was making this shit up. And I kind of wish I was. But damn, bitch, y'all ain't got no love. Oh, it's the shit that you do when the Smiths and the Kardashians and the Carters get together. Oh man, all y'all are through. All y'all are going beyond jail. You're going straight to hell. Can't help any of you. And poor little J. Cole. It reminds me of that thing that was funny though when they did the thing with Harlem Nights. And Drake was like, "Why you shoot?" I might show that today for a laugh because that was some funny shit. That was some funny shit. And Kendrick acting like he's Eddie Murphy. But you know what? I mean, no offense, but Kendrick, you ain't shit either because you knew all that looking like a puppy. Like I wish if the world mind, you still do the same damn thing, bro. Because that's all you know. So go ahead. Good luck with that Netflix money and that dough. We're gonna see the funny thing about this, and this is real. Saturn returns. Saturn returns. Saturn return. You thought that it was Hollywood making the deals, but actually Saturn has gotten on top of that game too. So all the people that came to me and stalked me and tried to put me on this chopping block to make a lick off of me, now that same energy is coming back to you as still your hoe, whoever it be, whether you be your wife, your girl, your mammy, or your pappy too, because we know these pappies be some bitch ass, bald face, bald headed hoes too. Hey Mark, how are you? Has Will shaved his head off to look like his alopecia wife? See, I ain't got no NDA, so I can talk this shit right. I am not Brother Bilal. Phone, 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 or drone, whatever it be. I hear everything around me. I hear the talk. I remember when these people across the way say, Gilbert Bays, what my Bays get to say. Because I used to work with a Gilbert Bays back in the day. You might know Gilbert Bays, a master of the Super Mix, D103 and all that shit, Bob Gay, and all the people that I used to work with back in the day with D103 radio, but y'all don't remember me no more. That's okay. And of course, the first lady at Foxy 99, so I don't know what that bitch saying. She is not the first queen, but go ahead, bitch, if that's what you got to say in your mind. I know, mommy, I got to stop saying the word bitch that much. But you know what? These bitches be doing bitch moves, and that's just fucked up. That is just fucked up. I mean, didn't your mama and your church try to sacrifice you in your church, the church where the pastor was a crack dealer? And because I said, I mean, and you know what? I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know who he was. I never met the man. But after my husband died and died, well, screw that, died. After my husband was murdered, no justice, no peace in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So if you're looking at that Nick Lavery, yeah, Vietnam, still Vietnam. Here, Staff Sergeant Weldon Baker, no justice, no peace. They said they had enough energy. They didn't have enough evidence to make it stick. But we know. You know what? Well, we already know. So, shoot, where was the justice for me, the widow? Stipend. They know who I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, so that too. But I remember this bullshit coming out of one of your, because he's a ranger, right? Gilbert Bays, a ranger. Rangers lead the way. But some rangers don't lead the way. Some rangers are pedophiles, okay? Some rangers, why don't you ask his first wife why she left? So it's that type of thing. I told you when I was at D103, no shit. I'm up here doing my job as I'm supposed to do, because that's why I come to work. I came to work in radio because I love music and I love doing commercials too. First off, it was the jealousy, because he said nobody can do better commercials than me. Now, mind you, I've been cutting up shit since I was a baby. I mean, not a baby, but seriously, my mom, everybody, military throws the best parties. And on Bridges Street, we just kind of had like kind of just the best house parties and stuff like that. But I was cutting up my mom's mixtapes and my dad's mixtapes with just some razor blazers, some scissors, and some scotch tape, and just put stuff together. How did I know how to do that? I don't know. I was like, preteen or a teen doing that, yo. So, and I mean, I was just mixing that stuff just like that. So I had a gift. I had a gift from the very beginning, but I grew up like that. I grew up with music. I grew up with music. All the music that my mom and my dad had that, as I said, got burned in the in-law fire. Which, that's the type of stuff that can make you mad because, I mean, we're talking about your Billy Eckstine, your Duke Ellington, your hidey ho, your even my they had the Richard Pryor, the Red Fox, they had all the stuff, the Dinah Washingtons, the Ella Fitzgeralds, the Louis Armstrongs, they had all of that, and all of that got burned up in the in-law fire when my husband was murdered because because my in-laws, his people were crazy, generational curses that couldn't be broken. And as you all know, when people are stuck in that generational curse hole, they don't want nobody to go. They want to pull you back in with them like a clan, like a coven. That's like your own coven of witches and warlocks right there in your house. It's your own family. You think it's somebody else, but you know what? Seriously, I think if you're really seeing this eclipse is bringing that all out. You're looking for some outside witch warlock coven, and it's right there in your house. It's right there around you. So that's why you don't see nobody around me, because I'm like, no, I don't trust any of you fools. It will be revealed to me in time if this is a person supposed to walk with me. But if not, I'm not desperate for anybody. I don't know why y'all got to have a dog, got to have a cat, got to have a person, got to have something on your back, on your arm, or whatever it be. Not one of you clearly seem to have the ability or the will to just walk with yourself or walk by yourself. And that's just insane to me. Because I have learned the hard way too, that you just don't want anybody and everybody just walking with you. Absolutely not. And being a Pisces, a nice person, being me, I would just treat everybody with love and peace. But man, because getting back to that Bezos, Bezos, isn't it Jeff Bezos? Who is Jeff Bezos? Anyway, name thrown out, if you know, you know. But this Bezos, I remember how wow, man, I'm tapping, so I'm going in. I remember how this bitch said that because this is after I came, because when I first met him, I was married to my first husband, who I done talked about that, that energy has come back too with his cousin, who his dad, my dad worked with his dad at Ellie Garrett's funeral home, before Colvin funeral home, okay, Ellie Garrett's funeral home. But you don't hear the history about that. The history about that is after a person, history, whatever that road is, where the railroad track is at, where the railroad is at, that used to be a historic, well, for the most part, that used to be where Ellie Garrett's funeral home, your first black funeral home in Fayetteville, North Carolina. See, Val Jones is speaking facts. All these historians and librarians and these philosophers and celebrities, or everybody want to be famous on my dime and on my head. Fuck you all, ho. Now the military brat. You get the military brat instead. Nah, I tried to give you the best of me, but you wanted to make me the less of me, and you got me into a mess. And I'm talking to you too, Kamau. All my poets that I blessed with my energy, with my time, with my help when they were going through some shit too, because I thought we were all kind of bonding together because we all had murders in our life. Her son or somebody in our family was murdered too. But now I see everybody just jumped on that shit. I started seeing everybody act like a little bitch doing the little fallout. I'm doing the little dance. Will we make it through the fallout? No. It's just shit-colored people, though. It's that they just really don't be acting like shit. So, and I seen the same thing on the news last night about some basketball player. Like, I'm like, so was that the description to say, yep, that was it, you on point? Because that reminded me of that. And I'm like, here we go again, but no, here we not go again. See, this is how I get my spirit. This is how spirit be kicking in for me. It shows me different things, and I'm able to connect the dots brilliantly because I'm a real genius, unlike Kanye. So let's get to Kanye and Kid Cudi and all these people, okay? What do they have in common? Kanye, Kid Cudi, The Smiths, Rock Nation, JC, J. Cole, all these people and the ones around me, Gilbert Bass and all that shit, what do they have in common? And, and these folks around here too, what do they have in common? See, the solar eclipse is coming through. The solar eclipse here, will you be able to see it? Some say you can, some say you can't. Depends on the cloud cover. But you might be able to see just a teeny little bit sliver between 2 and 433 or something like that, 434, something like that. Go ahead and look it up. But anyway, the point of the matter is this hoe, getting that story out the past. And I'm gonna let you know what they all have in common in a minute. This hoe is gonna tell me twice, not once but twice, because the first time, like I said, I'm seeing what they're doing with the high school reports. Now, mind you, they're in high school reports, and these are grown men with wives and children. And the high school reports are coming there. You know how like you mentor high school reports and stuff like that. I get that. That's what people are supposed to do, because we grew up under the great Bill Hennessy, under his tutelage. That was, to me, that was the father. Now there was another Bill before him, but I had two daddies of radio. Big Bill Hennessy. Big Bad Bill Hennessy, and Jerry Farmer, that we were lovingly called Jerry's kids. Ask Don Chase or Omega Jones, they're aware of that shit. But that too, even Omega. I mean, I can think about Omega, and I can think about Renee and the people who I've had in my house when their husbands kicked them out for whatever reason, maybe because everybody was a hoe. I don't know. You only get one side of the story when you're dealing with people, yo. So, and that's what you should have done. You only got one side of the story, so you should have vetted me in real life. That's why I love it when you put the police on against me, right? The good police, the great police, the wonderful, the ones who are really about their weight in salt. Did I say that right? About their weight in salt, about their own weight. Well, you know what I mean. The ones with my five favorite principles always stand to view: morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, and responsibility. That came through. So the real ones who are about those 5 principles, they saw, oh, she's cool. I even had someone like that. You're a good person. I am a good person. I will always be a good person till somebody turns on me. Then they'll see something that they didn't think they would see. Because I was a good person and a nice person and a sweet person and a kind person, and they thought that, well, her parents are gone and her husband's been murdered, so she's got to have a lot of PTSD because she doesn't have any brothers and sisters, so none she know about, so she's an easy target, so this is what we're going to do to get that money. How'd that work for you? How'd that work for you? How you people in Vegas doing? How you people in Philly doing? How you people in Colorado doing? How you people in Arizona doing? How you people in Calabasas doing? How you people in Australia doing? How you people in Paris doing? How you people in Belize doing? How you people all over the world? Oh, Canada. How you doing, Canada? There'd be some stuff be coming out of Canada, but that's all I'm going to say. Good stuff and bad stuff, but that's everywhere, okay? Everywhere is like the good old U.S. Why did I almost choke on that saying the good old USA? The moon is in Leo. Daddy's coming out today. Pause. Because there's some stuff that's really not good up in this bitch. And you know what? I'm telling you. I mean, people can learn the hard way, or they can learn. It doesn't matter, because it is what it is. Saturn returns are real. The planets are aligning. Earthquakes are coming up everywhere. Storms are all over the place. And there's internal storms and spiritual storms too. What's thrown up in the air comes back down on you. I've said that so many times. I mean, what's the point of mentioning it again? And by the way, I have not had coffee yet, my friend. You probably got some bitches in the chat room going, see, she tweaking again. Grandma tweaking. Grandma on crack. And that's the bitch that's on crack that's trying to try to eat out or bust out my back. Fuck you, ho. You gonna die real fast and real slow. At the same time, is it possible? Yeah. If this world were mine, guess what it is? So, and that being said, so this bitch, who was jealous of me from the very beginning because I was a production expert, I knew what I was wanting to do. I knew what I was going into radio to do. I love music. I grew up in music, good music too, not trash music, not I mean, what, let's be real. I grew up in the good rap generation, the good hip hop generation, if there's such a thing to say. I remember when music was really, really fun and really like had something to say, had some real lyrics in it, okay? Not these little just Fruity Loop bars, which, you thought, we're not talking about your little T-so touchdowns, your little swimmos and little hootie hoos, and everybody little this, little buddy, little baby, little duty, little dolly, little mommy, little kitty, little poo-poo, little shitty, little, little dummy, little whoever it be. But what are you going to do when you grow up, or you don't plan on growing up because you want to be a toy so us kid for eternity? Well, that is just not how life works. And see, these are usually people who the industry like literally gets, because they know they're easily going to go straight to the hearse. They give them a purse, and they know they're going to get that purse right back. Because give that person a little bit of cash, and they'll be flat on the ass, in jail or in hell. It is always the same way. Notice the people who they really lift up the chart, okay? Black ones in particular, or of color. Look at them, and they came from broken homes, broken families, and they really don't really have a cue or a clue of what life really is about. They know what's around them, but they haven't been really outside of themselves. So they still finding out who they are, but you don't even allow them to find out who they are, because you want to make them, as you say, you're going to make them a better them. Meaning you're going to make them a carbon copy of you. So you got some demon trying to get you on a label, but really that demon wants you to be a little something stand for you, and he wants you to cosplay and mirror them. But they will never give you a clue on how to be as good as or better than them, because remind you, these people get you in this group because they're looking at you like, okay, it's the pyramid scheme. They're at the head. They're at the top of the pyramid scheme, and you are the people down here, right? And I know this whole thing about how money trickles down to the bottom masses, but it doesn't do that. You keep throwing your money up to somebody or some entity that's never going to give that money back to you. So that's where America went horribly wrong and got this. You got way off the Constitution or Declaration. You got just way off the shit of what you were supposed to do. We got so many congressmen and Republicans and Democrats, and I mean, it really just a matter about all of that. We need to take that labeling off, and that's that, because I know there's some Republicans I would vote for, and there's some Democrats I would not vote for, and it's not a party. It's not a matter of being a part of any party. It's just a matter of principles, okay? It's morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, and responsibility. That's what I'm talking about today. And so you got little buddy, a little cracky, a little hoe ass, bitch ass, cunt ass, stunt ass trick with a, look at my ass, look at my toes, her feet look like sandpaper, her hair is so this, oh, not her. Bitch, don't you have something else to do? This solar eclipse should be busting your ass. I'm sure it is. Why? Because you stalking me the way you do. Why? It stopped for a minute. It has stopped for a minute. This is the shame of their game. It has stopped for a minute. It had went about a few weeks or so that, I mean, maybe more, that this wasn't happening, because I'm thinking, like, everything's cool, but the desperation kicked in, because once again, as you people should know, you know what you're talking about in these social media streets, where you kept saying that, like, this person's not coming back, this person's not coming back. Or were you talking about me? Was I supposed to come back to this circle of demons and covens and people with no loving and just fucks all the way around, just like how my neighbors, like, I'm still looking at how my neighbor's house, I'm still looking at what are the rules, because you have some rules in your contract to say this, but some people are clearly missing their rules. Now, I'm not, really like trying to snitch on the shit, but I'm just saying that when these bitches want to come up to me and talk to me about, I got to pay something extra because of something I didn't default on my contract, then I'm gonna throw this shit right back. Like, but what about this cat? Like, now where do they get up? Who do you have to know? Is that what this too? Do you have to sleep with somebody to get some special attention just for doing the right thing when you pay your rent too? On time? Please go and check my records. Like, you don't think if I bring all that out, the Pope Air Force, but I got free legal, and I know people. Bitch, I was always going to be fine. I was destined to be fine. I was destined to fill this spot. And these are some people who wanted to take me off my top. And you couldn't take me off my top because you couldn't do what I do. You might have invented your own type of psychology club, your own type of scienceology club, but that ain't got shit to do with what I do. I told you I'm not Katie Holmes, Tom Cruise. It's the aesthetics of the stuff. And I'm not Jamie Foxx either, but I was that Foxy Queen at Foxy 99. This wild girl animal. Animals, wild animal from the Muppets. The Muppets too, like I'm talking about. Who did RuPaul sleep with? But you know what? All that shit and all that surgery that RuPaul had, bruh, sis, all kudos to you. But I couldn't do it just to be pretty, just to get that lick. How's that? Oh, there goes a dragonfly. How's that Rusical doing? So did they promise you a hit? So was that album supposed to go up the chart too? But you got to show. I mean, let's just hope that RuPaul's not Tyra Banks in these folks show. But notice how these people who get that advantage and have a platform. And I can tell you there are a lot of drag queens that went on RuPaul's Drag Race that they went straight to God after that. I mean, they were already like, but and there goes my playlist that, oh, hey honey. Okay. She called, so we'll just let her know. I know. Excuse me. I'm having a moment. It is. What's got her smiling so? You'll never know. They fucked up. We're just gonna leave it at these people fucked up. Some rangers lead the way, but some don't. Remember, rangers are just people too. Everybody can fall out of grace and fall out of favor too. But when you purposely want to join on the gang stalking train, when you purposely join the deviant train, that shows the deviancy in you. It's one time when you do it, it's two times when you do it, but after the third time, that's a pattern. That's just some shit that you do. Everybody doesn't grow up feeling like, they're a grown ass man or grown ass woman and feel like they got to sleep with somebody in high school. What makes people do that? That's still pedophilia, my dear. So you can hold these people up till the cows come home. But in me, none of these bitches will I fear. These bitches were mad and jealous of me because I was good at what I was doing. Gilbert was mad because I could do product. He was the great production, the mix master, whatever it be, and I can mix better than him. In reality, I mean, if I wanted to do that shit, I could do it easily. But I'm not trying to be in the crowd with people doing. That's just not me. So I'll leave it to the DJs who deal with that. I've done that. I've done enough of that. I've done like, I'm here, I'm there. I've got all these people. Yeah, across the river, and where I don't go across the river. That's a setup for me. When I think about all my cousins and kin of me and all my frenemy and enemy that's across that Cape Fear River, now that's what I'm not going to do. Notice I told you how my parents, both my mom and my dad, moved across the river to get away from the river and left everybody out there because the curses are still out there. And they're going to continue to be out there too. Now, I don't know why the people, and so now you have people in your high school looking up at you like, you know what, why are you plugged into my face? And some of the folks said, Julius, come on, man. I mean, you knew Baker, okay, if that's really you. I don't know if it is you, Julius, but you have some people who are like looking on my story, my Facebook story, but when you go to their pictures and they're looking like down too. I know these raggedy ass old fart looking bitches. Like, my hair may be gray, but I don't look like somebody's great drunk aunt or drunk uncle. Okay, yeah, I don't. There's no need to hang around that. When I was hanging around that, I was being friendly with that because I was a radio announcer. I was a people person, but I'm not a people person. People pleaser are two different things. Please, let's get the energy. Let's get the intel on that. People person and people pleaser are two different things. I'm not a people pleaser. People can't just tell me anything. Do this, do this, do this, do this. I'm going to do it. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? You know what? Excuse me? No. Now, people person, I'm very much a people person, or can be, not as much as I used to be because, people just, it's the insanity. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with these people. And I keep hearing from my Most High because they're not people. They're lost souls. They're dead. They're dead. They're zombies. They're zombies. And you're Alice. Alice, oh, Alice. Which one? Both of them. Alice in Wonderland or Alice in Resident Evil. Ain't fun when Jupiter or Saturn got the gun. Oh, the rabbit is done. That wascally wabbit. What's today? So today is the 12th, right? August the 12th. Oh, I feel my voice cracking today. Man, I have been talking in a lot of ways. Soul School Cafe is up. Soul School Cafe is up. By the way, I gave you a preview if you check my last live, okay? Lit Soul School Cafe. I might air some of it tonight. I might. If not, I might do it Friday and then Sunday and then next Wednesday. We're gonna break it down. And then if you want to go to the whole thing, go to MIXCLOUD and PODOMATIC. I will leave the link later on this evening. I'm so proud of me. I got my audio book out on BANDCAMP, Evolution of a Seraphim. Have you looked up what a seraphim is? Not a Nephilim. I'm not a regular G. I'm not a regular anything. I've never been regular. That's the problem with some of you. You always wanted to treat me like regular. You brought out that sexual energy too. And I don't know if that's the case. If that are you trying to tweak my game? Like, don't you want to play a game? Don't you want to play a game? Show me your tits and I'll show you mine. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your shits or your frothy little pursy little whatever it be. You know, I got some bitches I consider friends, but I see they were hardcore frenemies. I didn't know that you were just so insane, chick. A couple of those are some Leos too. But do you know the honestly in real life, if I see you in my face, I'm gonna fucking body you. I'm gonna just let you know right off the bat. So, you know, I want my plays. I want my that was so funny to me because I know the difference in the plays. So the fact that he came in circle through, baby, we got you. And so this little bitch said, yo, yo, we got you. We see your bitch. This is not you. You don't have no credibility to fly a goddamn specialized plane. Fuck who you talking to. Bitch, you are so in trouble. Y'all is so in trouble. The moon is in Leo, and I'm trying to not stand out like the Leo's kid that I am. Oh my God. Oh man. Mommy says, really then. Military bred daddy's kid. All the clap back is. Let me water myself. Oh. Oh, this bitch. Oh, they're mad. Can you find compassion for them at all, Val? No, I cannot. I can't find compassion for none of them. They should have like stayed in their place. They should have stayed there like these are some arrogant bros. They are arrogant. They are arrogant, horrible narcissists. Man, don't think that you can't be the narcissist. You can, but I will not tell you to do me, kids. Everybody's not like me. Listen, they are good at their shit. They are. I would give that to them to that degree, but because I say you're good at that shit, so you gonna continue to do that same shit over me, bitch, you about to be dead. For real. In reality, I am tripping because I know what the fuck that plane was that flew around me. That was my confirmation and my affirmation. Oh, y'all fucked up. Woo, y'all. You know what? You don't. You don't. Review. I'm going back to every conversation or every random meeting that I've had in the last year or two or three. Dragonfly, Mother Nature's co-signing. You're right on point, honey. People messed up. It's gonna be ugly. Like ugly dolls, ugly. It's gonna be ugly. All these beautiful people. You're gonna see them in a real ugly light. You're gonna see just what they're made of, right? And it's ugly. You know that's desperation when a bitch is still trying to show her ass like that. What is that supposed to do for me? I mean, what type of feeling that you're watching my video and it's coming up on your profile, that is like just insane. That's like, if you were really wanting to be like low profile on that shit, you know, it comes up on your pics. Even if you, I would not think that, you know, I would not think that covert operatives would do that dumb shit unless you're trying to see how she's going to respond. Block. Every single one of them blocked. But I did screenshot that shit. So bitch is on. So no, you know, I've learned to, like, you know, before I block shit, screenshot, because screenshot is proof. You don't have any proof. Oh yes, I do. You want to take me to a court of law? I'm not Brother Bilal, bitch. We are not the same. She knows exactly what I'm talking to. She and a little ragged ass son and her daughter and her hubby too. So today's focus is we are well ahead. Girl, you done went a week ahead. That's just you. The day is the 12th day. It's Caesarary 12, 2026. So 8, 12, 8, 9, 10, 11. Say it, Queen. What is today? The day of expression. It's a 3-day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new world. Welcome to a brand new day. It's gonna be a brand new day. I will say that shit. That shit rocked in the Wiz. That shit was hot. That was hot. That was hot. There were some things that were really crazy about the Wiz. You know, Wiz was a love project between Berry Gordy and Diana Ross. I mean, all that stuff rocked except that part. That was poorly cast, but he had to do something with his trash. So, I mean, why didn't you get Stephanie Mills in it? It would have made it a better movie. But you know what? I guess ass can buy you anything. And did you teach your daughter the same thing, Diana? Dirty Diana. Y'all thought he was talking about that. You know he was talking about when he's singing Dirty Diana, right? Y'all thought you were gonna Jackson me. I hate it for you bitches. Those who can't go to jail will die suddenly. So if you're waiting for something to come, yeah, it's going to. So go ahead and pray and have fun. Get Marvin Sapp to sing spirituals to you. You know, it's Wednesday. People are probably in service right now trying to call up on their little fake gods and say, this demon over here? Do we really want to call me a demon today, my dear? I hear the birds out there too. I'd be careful how you speak to me right now if I were you. It's solar eclipse hump day. And the real daughter's coming through. You know, when you know what you see, and you know what you know what you know, there is not a damn thing you can do. I don't have to come and sort you out in your house. Mom and Dad and the tribe's gonna do that. So I'm going to make ice cream today. That's what I'm gonna do. But today, I just want you to see my beautiful face since you would have talked so much trash about it. Hmm. Not her. Not her. Just not her. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, look at my tits. Oh, look at my feet. Oh, look at me. Why you not talking to me? Why you not talking to me? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. I want you to talk to you. Right off the bat, like, okay, once I peep came out, this bitch is crazy. Like, really crazy, crazy, crazy. This, that. I may have a type of crazy in myself that I can turn on, turn off, wax on, wax off. But, bitch, I'm always in control of myself. Like, literally, if I wasn't, I would have been and killed that hoe over there. Real talk. But my mom and daddy said, you will not do that. But you will be the one on the block to let everybody know, okay, they want to play you like that, let's give them a show. We got you covered. You're right where you need to be. You're not exactly behind enemy lines. You're still in protective custody. We got you, V. I know. Thank you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I do love to see my men in the real berets, okay? Whether it's the red or the black or the green or the gray. Or the brown too, excuse me, maroon, red maroon. Sometimes it's not the same, but whatever, you know what I'm talking about. But I love my troops. I love my family. I love my legacy. I've got pride too. My pride is the pride of justice, real justice, and that's not what your president is trying to do. Everybody, all the presidents got really, really weird. Don't be trying to do some weird CIA, FBI shit on me. I mean, we already done been through that shit with J. Edgar Hoover, who was a confused black person. I told you that, and then Hitler was a confused Jew. I told you, and the thing about the drugs too, both of those people are prime examples. The very people that you think are trying to be moral and all this and all that, those are your biggest drug fiends ever on the planet. Disorganized crime, who started to become a problem for the organized crime, because you probably maybe I don't know. I stay in my lane, but the thing about it, because I'm not gonna say that I don't know some organized crime people. I know some of everything. But I know this when I saw that it's always the stuff that comes through when spirit is talking to me. It will always give me a clearer view of what is around me or what I need to see. And so when I saw that Abyss and Narcos, that documentary, it put everybody into play where how they were trying to push the drugs through the hippies, because hippies back in the day were all peace and love and all this and all that. But you know what? They were on the drug thing too, and that's that. So you got the ones who were kind of like, a little, they were fodder for the feast, and they got to use them, but they used them horribly, because you have people like the celebrities, because they came from that culture of this organized crime. They thought they would do that shit again, but each time they mess up with the organized crime, and they really don't know how to get it in, so they try to set you up and tell the organized crime people that you're the ones that fuck stuff up, when they're the ones that fuck stuff up because they did too much. Because you cannot give a drunk or alcoholic a bag. You can't trust a bag with a drunk or alcoholic. You can't trust a bag to an addict. That's just that. Even people who deal drugs know that. Most people who are at the top of really selling drugs like they do, I guarantee, I can't say most people because I don't really know that many people that do that. But in reality, the few that I would say that I've met or two, they don't do drugs. In reality, they don't, because they know they have to have a clear level head. And people who start doing that stuff, it's sad when you see some cops end up dead, because they were the good cop, they were the good narc agent, but then they started sniffing the shit too much, and then they got hooked on the shit. So you have to have a real super balance to deal with that shit, which gets to my soldiers, because they kill people every day. I mean every day. I mean every day, or trained to kill people every day. I mean, remind you, they're trained to go to war, not like celebrities doing a movie or a video, and that shoot is over and that's it, and you take that lick and go home and get your brew or get your bitch and do whatever you want to do. These people every day, they wake up in a war mode, and they go to sleep in a war mode. So, and they need some kindness too. So if you ever see me at Starbucks, or if you ever see me walking, you want to just come by and say hi, and just and don't say anything, just sit, and we can just literally just share energies, right, by just sitting, and just sitting across from each other, because that's happened to me too at Starbucks. I've seen the people who watch over me and watch me too, and it's all good with me. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. But you know what? It's true. These are the gates that these motherfuckers tried to get in, and they'll never get in. So if you thought I was going to let you do to these military brat kids that you did to your kids and your friends' kids and your friends, I was like, you know what? At first, I was going to make it, because I'm still always going to make it about me. But how are you productive in this world? Because everything is not just about you. Are you productive to society? What can you offer to society? How can you serve the world or serve society? When I say that, that doesn't mean serve somebody that wants to make you a slave and make you behave and bow down to some bullshit that put you in your grave first. These bitches got me all the way fucked up, because that's not what I'm ever going to do. I told you, my mom and my dad, the first thing they said, well, not the first thing, but they said always ask questions. So I'll always ask questions for you. Anybody that says I can't ask you a question, right off the bat, I'm putting you on my track. Something wrong with that, because they feel like they can't be questioned. This is the same person that will come up to you, and you can be right in the conversation or doing something very, very important, but they want you to turn all your attention off of what you're doing and put it on them. And then you kind of go, excuse me, you being rude, and you're like, do you know who you're talking to? It's bitches like that. Do you know who you're talking to? Bitch, do you know who you talking to? Well, you're finding out. Don't fucking Cat Williams me, ho. I'm not, you have not my pimp named Slipback. Fuck you, bitches. Fuck all you hoes. If you know, you know. Ooh, the sun is coming out today. It's a solar eclipse on a hump day. Mrs. Child is being very nice, considering that the moon is in Leo. But I'm putting you on some game. It's a real story. It's a true story. And I'm dropping names because I don't sign no contracts, but I want people to know around here. Don't expect me to go out to no super mix bullshit. I've been doing the D13 before. I told you all those names in the beginning. I said, what did they have in common? They're my past. I don't deal with my past. See, once you make that loop, that's that. That's it. That's it. That's over. I don't give a fuck about none of these people. I don't give a fuck about what they do at Fayetteville State. Julius, you jumped on that hate train. So go ahead and do you. Go ahead and do you. Hey, and Miss Peggy Devon, the cheerleading advisor too, and all that shit. I had some good memories at Fayetteville State, but I see what all of you do. I see I heard the horn blow on that confirmation. Holy Spirit come through. I got it. I got it. I got it. When my parents said, drop them all, that meant all of you. So you can stalk and look and watch and join all your little hate trains, your little book clubs, your little social clubs, little whatever it be. All of you looking 20 and 30 and 40 years older than me. All you do is go to the VFW every Friday, every Saturday and just get drunk and try to help old bitches and old bitches money too. Everybody selling insurance or real estate. That's what you do. I ain't got time for none of these motherfuckers, bitch. I mean, I'm like, you know what now, by the time Christmas come, I might be into my Pinot wine thing. I don't know. We'll see. I might drink some wine just for Christmas just because. I can drink. I'm not an alcoholic. I've never been an alcoholic. And especially not being around these people, I can drink a glass, or two a week. That will not bother me at all. In fact, it might help. I don't know. With stage 4 chronic kidney disease, which I'm trying to rule back to stage 3. And that too, when you are having something going on with you, they want to increase your misery because misery can lead to can help your body not heal. But I'm healing very well. Even though I'm not walking as much as I used to or getting out that track as much as I used to. But I mean, I've just cleaned up my house. There's stuff I can do, and there's Pilates and yoga, and there's a lot of stuff I can do. I have to remind myself that I am 70 years old, so it's not like I'm 20 anymore. But then somebody wants to disrespect me like I'm their sister or their old. It's nothing like these little fugazi little kids like in their 20s. These gamers who didn't have any good parents because I mean, if you did, your parents should have aborted these little bitches. Because these little bitches ain't shit. These little Adam Tate, Muskrat, incel motherfuckers who feel like, and they're crazy enough. They've got enough weird drugs in them that can do anything because they probably been butt fucked by somebody too. But bitch, I'm not that thing. You're not gonna come here and disrespect me. I told you I cussed these kids out, and I went and told the landlord that I did that too, and they went, thank you. We're God-fearing people here, but somebody need to tell them. So if this child's going to want to turn around and take the credit for the shit that I do, okay, bitch, but remember, though, that's the reason why I document myself on YouTube. And I document myself on social media, because that I will not do. I will never let another hoe around here ever take credit for what I do. And you think I won't say anything about it? Oh, Val is doing the thing. Now, Val is doing the thing. You think I'm going to let any of you bitches take credit for what I do? Bitch, you just didn't. You're welcome. But what are you going to do with this one, too? I'm just saying, it seems like some people get passes, and I mean, that's fine, well, and dandy, but just don't be dropping some bullshit on me. And Drew, I'm talking to you, too, bitch. Let's go. I can work with you if you work with me, but you want to be that type of a hoe, bitch. I don't play that. I don't know what the roid rage is. I don't know what woman hurt you, what woman broke you, or why you think everybody's a bitch, or maybe you're a closet bitch too. I'm not talking some shit that everybody else doesn't know, but now you do too. Like when I come to you, I can help escalate you, elevate you, or whatever it be. But you want to drop down a hammer and deal with these criminals around me? How'd that fucking work for you, Drew? Now you've been watched by the FBI, the CIA, and the special ops too. And they all, when the feds get into biz, they can go through all these books. All of them. Anyway, solar eclipse energy coming out today. ValJones leads the way. Real angels lead the way. Seraphim, the Seraphim tribe. Shout out, not everybody's a Seraphim. I mean, Seraphim too. Don't take on that life unless you're about that life. It's like saying, I'm a special ops too. Don't take on that life unless, because that's the one thing that Saturn and the planets will do. You say you're about that life, the universe will test you. You brought that on. You attracted that. You told yourself that lie. You believed a lie that wasn't that. Seasonal focus. The bountiful harvest. They have expression 3. 3 is always a start number for me. Sassy. Still sassy. The beautiful harvest is the bountiful harvest. Beautiful harvest too. The bountiful harvest is gathered. Morning focus. The angel of the sun. I am the black girl of the sun. I'm the black girl of the sun. Shout out to the International Black Theater Arts Folks Festival. Yeah, y'all. Some of y'all circling back too. Okay, pass. pass. Catch me in another year or two. Did you honor my guy? Did you honor my guy's? Did you honor his dad? The reason why I was there in the first place. But I'm not even there, so you did what you did. Okay, I heard it was great. Read the meditation and the blessing outside. Be still and notice. This day brings to me the gift of the glorious sun, of warmth and light and growth. How mindlessly I go about the day, protected from this nourishment, unconscious of this joyful gift. Surely I will find time this day to take the sun to me, and surely will I find a way to shine my light with love. Now, you got a lot of people who want to be my son and my God, and they will hear that and say, yeah, take me to you, bitch. Today I would bring the spirit of sharing to the people, to my watchers. Good watchers and bad watchers too. This eclipse energy is amazing. And some people are learning something. Can you see it? Can you see the changes just around you? Are people different? Are you different? If you're different, then trust me, people are different around you. Just because you wake up to the criminals, don't mean the criminals all go away. But when you wake up to who they are, okay, that helps protect you, because awareness is a protection mechanism. Awareness. If you're aware of your surroundings, and that's one thing that they teach you. At least my parents taught me. I don't know if it was a personal thing. I would say it's a little bit of both, personal and military. That always be aware of your surroundings. And that's something that my husband used to swear out that I was. Like, he used to swear out that you're not. You just be willy-nilly walking into anywhere. You don't give a fuck about nothing. But and to a certain degree he was right, because I just kind of like, I grew up in such a protective bubble, right? That I just didn't like, whenever I would go outside of my protection bubble, it's like I automatically felt the protection bubble on me. So I've walked the streets at night when I was searching for somebody or trying to get to my car from the parking lot, and didn't want anybody to walk with me, because I didn't know the people, but I knew the night and I knew the stars. So I wasn't worried about, like because I had a straight vision. I know how people can jump out in front of stuff, and like, I get that, I really do. Reminding you, I grew up with all the horror movies and the Scarface and Godfathers too. Don't ever think that a military brat is so dumb and so gullible that we are not aware of shit. We just don't act like it. Especially when your parents made rank. In reality, there's a standard. There's a standard in the family. Like my family will not put up with none of the shit that you people go through and the stuff that you put your stuff on. Okay, now is this who is this? Which is this, Val? We're doing planes today. This is not a special option, but I got a feeling it's probably my flying elves, okay? And that's all I'm going to say. I always like to cut the truth. Well, I am right here for the most part on the asteroid. But it's the timing too. It is a time for today. Yesterday was super busy. Super busy. And I got the juice too yesterday. I've got my, yesterday was really good. I think I'm going to make some ice cream today. But yeah, what happens when your story is absolutely true, even with the names I mentioned too? So what does that mean to you now? And if you think I'm going to go around and hang around with a bunch of people who I already know that they did what they did, and I do, what do you have to say to me? What can you possibly have to say to me to make me think different of you? There's absolutely nothing you can say. What you going to say? I love you. We love you. I heard the the unforgettable, I was just trying to feed my family. I know. Yeah. And some people actually put their life on the line. It's either her life or mine. Well, sayonara. Konnichiwa. Now these bitches are crying because they're dying. But they put their life on the line for me, for money, for arrogance, for pride. Because a bitch could not let me or make me, a bitch couldn't let me live. And she decided she wanted my life. She wanted to Cruella de Vil me. Like, she wanted to wear me as, I mean, not the correct in the last movie, which I actually like, because the girl, like, I could resonate with that. I could resonate with the last movie that they did. But I'm talking about the cartoon where this bitch wanted to wear me as a skin, put my skin on her. You know what, bitch? All you little bald head, all you little heifers, every single one of you bitches, every single one of y'all bitches gonna catch it. I promise you, on my parents, you won't catch. And that whole thing breaking into my parents' grave, that was a real part. Like, who does that? I showed you where they literally, and then somebody said, well, there was probably a lot more that did that. How would you know it was a lot more that did that unless you did it? Once again, they're telling themselves. I have a habit of making narcissists and gang stalkers telling themselves. And now they're mad because I don't address the chat room like everybody else. But I'm not coming in and saying like, hey so-and-so, and hey so-and-so, and what you doing, and how are you, and hey John Mike, and hey Johnny Jones, and hey VV, and hey like I want to be a butterfly, and like I'm a peanut butter sandwich too. And I could give a fuck about any of these people. Most of the time, even if they're saying nice to you, now the real nice ones, they will get you. They'll feel you anyway. So you don't have to, the ones who coming in the chat room that rock with you, they just coming in to say, hey, and I say hey to all of you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Now, the rest of them, they're coming to troll because that's how they play the game on this social media street. So that's why I don't take a lot of time anymore to talk to the chat rooms, because the Reaper actually told me, don't even mess with the Reaper. The Reaper told me on YouTube, don't even bother with the chat rooms. First off, ignore the chat room. So I get it. So I get the Reaper train. Like, you just cut off their heads. Don't even bother them, because you're giving them energy when you do that. Unless you just want to fuck with them. I know this is what you want to do sometimes. Do it and laugh and then get on about your business, which is what you're doing just fine. You're brilliant at this, girl. You're brilliant at this. We're learning from you. Thank you. This came out. So let's pull one too. So I kind of like let that scroll out. The rune reading, because we're doing runes on a day like today. I'm not doing cards today. I'm doing the runes because it's a kind of a spiritual type day. It's a type of very relevant and very revenant too. Look up the word revenant. Revenant. Not relevant. I said relevant, but look up the word revenant. What's the word revenant mean? 3. So we're pulling 3. So what's the, well, 4 came out. So we're going to keep them. So the first one was that, and then that, and then that, and then that. So on the solar eclipse hump day, your shame. Shame. Evelyn Champagne King. Shame. Shame from the past throws a shadow across today's sun. How long have you been a child of shame, standing alone outside the schoolyard fence, watching the other children as they play? Drawing this rune signals a time when the shame you have lived with for so long can be understood and healed, dissolved into memories and pictures that belong to the past. Now, here's the deal. Some people can't let go of the past. Some people stuck in the past, and they want to stay stuck in the past. It's funny that I say, and that movie was Insidious. I call it Incubus, Insidious too. I think I call it Incubus, but I think I call it something. I think I call it Insidious too. But, it seems like sci-fi, the AI knew what to do. So you've been rolling Insidious for the last 2 or 3 days. Insidious 1, 2, and 3. Which I told you with the Lamashtu spirit, that bitch that had in the box that is controlled, it's got water in it, and now she's drowned. That Pazuzu, I call them Pazuzu, to like, you know what, keep watching this hole over me. And ever since I did that, I guess that worked. So that's why mommy had me to see The Exorcist, she had me to see the first Exorcist, but the last Exorcist I saw, the one with Richard Burton, that too where the Good Locust, where he went to see James Earl Jones. Well, you got to see, you just got the Heretic, the Heretic. You got to see the Exorcist, the Heretic, but that too, like the Good Witch, Logan, the Good Witch. Reagan, excuse me. Why did I say Logan? Logan, because I've been watching Wolverine too. All these movies coming blurry. You watching too many movies. Said the bitch that wants me to watch them. Why watch you for what? So you can lie and drug out and drunk out and just do nothing and just get my energy and just I don't watch people who I think are suck. I think you suck. I can't have an opinion about what I like or what I do. I think you suck. Why should I watch somebody who sucks? I'm not paid to watch you. In fact, you couldn't even pay me to watch you. Shameful. And they are shameful of that too. Drawing this rune signals a time when the shame you have lived for so long can be understood, healed, and dissolved into memories and pictures that belong only to the past. But they can't let the past go. So then that's what they're going to die with. The past. Imagine a day when you are free from the feelings of all shame, a day when you are no longer suffering from the painful experiences of your childhood or feeling wounded by the betrayal of those whom you looked for guidance that never came. Imagine. Can you imagine? Realize that you have survived your pain. Now I'm talking to my crew. I'm talking to some soldiers, especially to you, because the reason why you took up that sword is because nobody will ever feel this pain no more if it's up to me. And that's why I salute my real soldiers, my real warriors in this game. Love you like you love me. Imagine a day when you are free from all the feelings of shame, a day when you are no longer suffering from the painful experiences of your childhood or feeling wounded by the betrayal of those whom you looked for the guidance that never came. Realize that you have survived your pain and honor yourself for your commitment to the healing journey. For it is a journey of self-acceptance, self-love, and self-care. A noble journey out of the shadows and into the light. See, there are bitches that want you to stay in the darkness, that will tell you the light is bad. Don't go to the light. But you know what? It's sad. Let them stay. That gets back to Insidious. This bitch didn't want to go into the light. She wanted to pull everybody into the darkness with her, so she could just fuck them up on every. I tell you, if you see Insidious 3, 1 and 2, that's the shit too. But it's always a 3. It's always a 3. 3 is the start number. Start with Insidious 3. Watch that movie. That's the energy that I was dealing with. That's the energy that you're probably dealing with too. Watch Insidious 3. They'll put you on some clues. She came after a girl that had been hurt, that had been harmed, that couldn't speak, that her voice was gone. But somehow, horns blowing, but at the end, she found her voice. That's what I want to help you to do. Help you find your voice to defeat this demon that's attempting to defeat you. I'm not like everybody else. I've got books too. I've been a speaker. I've spoken at people, but they stopped me from speaking. Why? Because I was putting these kids on game. And they want to make everybody a slave. White, black, blue, green, and in between. The world has gone very, very evil and very, very negative. But the beautiful thing, there's always a reset and a rebirth. And it always is God over everything. And you are not God, bitch. Gender is not specific. You know exactly who I'm talking to. Hi, Mama. Play Mama just kicked in. Mom just kicked in. Hey, Mom. She knows who I'm talking to. Oh, look, right after shame is faith. I'm right on point doing what I do. Because my middle name is Faith. Anyway, so the next rune that came out, the next rune for you is guilt. Oh, shame does go with guilt. So, shame does go with guilt. Number 75. 7, wait. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 and 5 is 12, which is 1 and 2 is 3. Isn't that ironic how everything's coming up 3s right now? Are we going to have a 3-3-3 moment? I don't know. And drawing the rune, wrong one. 73. My bad. 75. Grief is 75. Guilt is 73. So that's a 10. That's a 1. Thank you, Birdie, for correcting me. I was in error. See, I know how to correct myself when I'm in error. Some of you don't. In receiving this rune, remember to let the constraints of time serve you in writing your relationship with yourself. Use this moment to bring quiet to whatever sense of confusion or sadness you may be feeling. There's nothing you can do to change what has already happened. You can only accept it and turn it over to God. You people do not know how it is to be quiet. You can't sit with yourself. You got to have a whole bunch of people around you to bounce your little bullshit off of, to make you feel good about yourself. And then when those people don't come, you get mad and you get ugly and you want to gang stalk people like me. You want to get everybody on the train, and now everybody's going to hell because of you, but you want to throw that train on me. It's just like the disorganized narcs got in trouble with the organized narcs. And now, well, I mean, obese and narcos. Well, they said that this organized crime got in trouble with the organized crime, and you wanted to throw all your charges and all your energies on me. Well, she did that, she did that, she did that. But I was never around these people. And for the reason why I said before, I think yesterday or the other day, ask them the question. Well, let me just answer this. Why do you think Val Jones don't be around any of them anymore? None of them. Not just, I'm around this person, I'm not around that person, I'm around that person. Why am I not around none of them? Why? The closest people in my life right now, you would never know. I would not put them on camera. Not now. I'll show me. I have nothing to hide. But if I'm really being friends with somebody, you're not going to see them. Why? Because that salty ass Lamashtu bitch, everything you do, they want to come in and fuck that shit up like you fucked up everybody that was on my walk too. Now they all fucked up because of you. Why doesn't Val come out anymore? Ask them in reality and look them in their face when they have something to say. What did Val do to you? I'd like to hear that today. What did they say that I did, and then make them prove it? Proof is a beautiful thing. Proof is a dangerous thing. Proof is a powerful thing. Faith and proof together, chef's kiss, some would say. So as far as this guilt, the guilt of rune fosters healing by reminding us of the need to make amends. That's something that narcissists will never do. They will constantly blame others and everybody else. They will constantly berate and blame you. That's why if you so choose to deal with this bitch and try to think that they're going to change, they know they won't. They will drive you insane, and you can all go to hell. On the sad bus train. That is not what I'm going to do. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you too. Nah, we ain't doing that. If, on the other hand, you are feeling no guilt, you may be wondering why you picked this rune. Perhaps you picked it so that you might consider the question of the restoration of faith in our troubled time. The rebuilding of faith in ourselves, in those we love, in our families, our friends, and our communities. We'll lay on that. But bam, whoop, there it is. Next rune, number 3. I've seen this before. Is this compassion? Which one is this? I've seen this enough times. No, I've seen this enough times. Where at? Girl. Acceptance. People feel like you should accept anything that they offer, and that's not what I'm into. I have standards. I will always have standards, whether you have them or not. See, this journey, my standard is not up to you. You don't tell me what to do. You don't set my standard. You don't write my narrative. Listen, I know what's best for you. Bitch, you don't even know what the fuck is best for your life. Get the fuck out of here with that. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Get out. Damn. Oh, snap. I channeled my nickname. Oh, the bee just came back. Pause. Get out of here. Acceptance, acceptance, acceptance. I accept this wonderful gift I have. I am so blessed. I am like the happiest girl in the whole USA. Who's that? Donna Fargo? Oh, the shit, I remember that shit though. This is the root of major blessings. Blessings received and blessings bestowed. Which was funny last time when I was watching RuPaul and I was watching the show and I was like, that look like this, that look like, they look like what do they call it? Bob the guy. And I knew who that was too. I'm like, oh my god, I knew the fact that I knew that shit. That shows how much I watched that shit. Rue, I hope you didn't jump on that hate train too. But hell, you know what? I hope it was worth it for you. Is it worth it? People think it's worth it till their health starts to go down and they see that, damn, I wish I hadn't done that now. It's too late now. I mean, it's just like the water that you flush. Once you flush that water down the hole, you can't get it back. That water's gone, yo. Pause, bars, and a message. Acceptance. This is a run of major blessings, blessings received and blessings bestowed. Acceptance forms the foundation for loving yourself. Before you can rebuild your life, you must come to know the peace that accompanies self-acceptance. For out of that peace arises the willingness and the wisdom to greet each day with a quiet heart. Look at your readers on YouTube. Who's greeting each day? Who looks like or pretends to be acting like they're greeting the day with a quiet heart? Now, who does in reality greets today with a quiet heart, a wonderful glow, a look into the sun, thankful for nature, food at my porch? I'm good to go. Yeah, I still got bills to pay. Yeah, I still got money to make. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm still a 7-year-old with stage 4 chronic kidney disease. I got to get these old bones moving. Seriously, I got to drink me some water right now because I'm out here in this heat. And I forget that I can be out in this heat because heat really doesn't bother me like it bothers everybody else. Hydra. I'm thinking about the ice cream. I'm getting ready to make me some strawberry banana ice cream. I can make homemade ice cream. I went to the store the other day and a little girl was talking about right in front of me. A little girl was talking about making ice cream too. I think she was, I don't know what I think she was talking about making ice cream with I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, she made her way, but mom was looking at her like, because we had the ice makers, we had the ice cream makers, and I mean, did you have an ice cream maker? I had an ice cream maker toy, but when I think about it, I don't even remember that toy as much as I do now. But and I know how some people have their way of making ice cream, but they got, I myself is my original recipe. I mean, I don't have anybody else here to feed but me. So if a bitch doesn't like how I do this shit, then fuck that bitch, you ain't here, do you, bitch? But I made like the best ice cream the other week, and so I'm gonna make that again with strawberries and bananas, a little bit of vanilla. Oh, it's gonna be so good, so healthy too, so good. So the rune of acceptance and the circle of God's love, serenity and acceptance are linked by patience. Ha 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 ha. Got it. Serenity and acceptance are twins. Acceptance. So where's my serenity at? It's in me. Serenity and acceptance are twins. Yet, as with all twins, one must be born first and one second, one leading and one following. To be a happy second twin is to understand the true nature of acceptance. Therefore, we remember the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I know when somebody is grifting me. I know when somebody's trying to play a game on me. I know when somebody's an arrogant motherfucking narcissist. And I mean, right off the bat, when you come out your mouth saying like, hey, well, me and my wife, like she likes both. So, but if you into some polyamorous relationship now, you might not even admit that. Maybe you took it for the pay. But I don't know, this motherfucker, your friend Juan, who always kept talking about Gilbert Bates, did Juan die? Didn't Juan have, you were trying to get me up with this Juan too, and didn't he have a problem? He had a problem. He had some like health stuff, and some health stuff too, and he bounced to that house and bounced to that house. Like they be bouncing house to house, as if you know, and the people were bouncing around the house, across the way, they're already gone. But there's something wrong with that house too, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm just saying, what, you just got to know your surroundings, because I really don't care what people do, but when it comes to acceptance, I know who I'm surrounded by. And I know who's watching me too. And so I'm fine doing me. I don't have to hang around any of these people. The point is, am I paying my bills? Am I taking care of me? And I am. I don't need somebody around me. I don't need the dog, the cat, although the dogs and the cats and the birds come here because they know the safe place too. And you all say you have a safe space, but we can tell that there's not a safe space. That's not a safe space for you. I don't really like how you treat your animals, your dogs, your cats, yourself, or whatever it be. And some of you just don't know, and that's okay with me. And some of it really is for your mental health, and that's what you really need to be working on instead of trying to read me. But everybody got paid to jump on this train to read me and tell me what to do, and now this stuff is coming right back to you. And we got the solar eclipse going on too. And I mean, today is just a day, and the planets are aligning, the Saturn and the Jupiter. I mean, it's just golly gee, cowabungas. And there goes a yellow butterfly. Mommy said you painted that picture nicely. What if everything I'm saying is true? And it is too. Bring me to a court of law. She lied, Your Honor. Not a bit of that was a lie. Oh, these people, people depict on the wrong one, right? Receiving this room calls for gladly giving up the old and being prepared to live for a while empty while you wait for the new to become illuminated in its proper time. Receiving this room calls for gladly giving up the old and being prepared to live for a while empty while you wait for the new to become illumined in its proper time. Meaning that you're starting from scratch. That's the rebirth. Now you have people lying about there's no rebirth. That's not true. But they're the same ones that were talking about the rebirth the other week. But now the rebirth is not happening to them. They're trying to skew up the views. But bitch, it is true. It is very much true. It is a rebirth. It's a reset. It's as you know what, as I call my show is going to be called, by the way, the end of summer, but watch the soul rise. So that's going to be on PODOMATIC and MIXCLOUD by 7 o'clock tonight. The end of summer, but watch the soul rise party. Excellent show. I'm so proud of the show. I got so much done in just 1 week, and y'all still can't get these readings out, but you want to troll me and tell me what to do, y'all. How's that working for you? Okay. I'm stunting in the most quiet way. I am being like my mama. So I see how somebody doing a whole bunch of shit in the chat room. If you talking some good stuff, appreciate love to you. If you talking some bullshit, bitch, we don't give a shit. I don't get any validation from you. See, these people always got to have somebody. They got to have somebody on their arm or in front of them or behind them. They got to have somebody validating to jump that shit off of. I don't need none of these bitches to jump my shit off of. I jump my shit off on myself. I get off on myself. You know what? I don't need none of these bitches help. And the fact that none of them been help me with my show or my album or anything what I do or my intros and all of that, you know, that came all out of me. So it's nothing. What can't I do? I don't need a bitch to tell me what to do when all you want to do is get up in my stash and you're looking at me from the boobs on down. I mean, I think about all the people I worked at in radio. Like, I'm 5'3", bitch, but you know, why are you looking down? I'm like, you know, you're over me, but I'm not that low. Like, you know, it's like your head, your eyes start with my boob show because I got double D, 32, 33, 34 double Ds like my mom. You know what, bitch? Right off the bat, that sent an alarm that you can't even look at me like the brilliant person I am. You just look at me as a lick or a bitch or some type of trick that you want to fuck and just put me in a jam and fuck you all hoes. My daddy says you're going to pay for that shit. For every woman that you didn't treat right, you getting ready to be hit behind that dumbass shit because you got some real soldiers, some real reapers, some real CIA, some real FBI, some real special forces, some real special ops who have some daughters that they love, okay? Mothers that they love, okay? Sisters that they love, okay? Sisters, mothers, daughters, aunts, brothers, fathers, uncles, people that they love, okay? And you fucked up and set them up and sent them down the road to nothing, okay? Just because you're jealous and doing the goddamn deviant, ignorant, satanic, Luciferian shit that you do. And you came for me because you thought I was an easy target. Now how's that easy target looking at you? I should snap all your heads off one by two like building blocks. Snap, 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 snap. Remind me when I was pulling the heads off my dog. I pulled the head off. I call it Bubbles, my fashionista doll that I got at Family Dollar store. And I threw that doll away because the last time I pulled her head, I literally snapped her entire neck off. Okay, I mean, you know, Bubbles was plastic. She was sturdy too, made in China. Everything's made in China. And I mean, you talk about good old USA. Where's your flags? Made by China. MAGA shit. Anyway, they fucked on the wrong bitch. So go ahead, bagger. Go ahead, Trumpers. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. I mean, listen, old man, I'm still saying, how did your mother die? And is that younger as your granddaughter? Are you fucking her too? We're gonna see all that shit that you came at me. All that shit's coming right back on you because I know if you were dealing with these people, you did some deviant shit too. And that's what I didn't do. I didn't take the check. I didn't take the piss. I didn't do no deviant shit like you do. You just went down with the shit, and then they had that sort of Damocles hanging over your head, and y'all mad at me and you want me dead because she's the only one that can tell the truth. But if we wipe her out, if you try to wipe me out, then they're coming for you because then they're gonna know it's you and they're gonna know who it comes from. Because I mean, I told you I've been watched from the very start. Now don't you look now? Yeah, we're watching you. And my people are watching you. Classroom. Didn't we just talk about that? Acceptance. We did. Acceptance and serenity. Hand in hand. Well, as one would say, God's plan. That is wild. Hand in hand. Receiving this room is recognition of how far you have come along the path of healing. Give thanks to God and Goddess for the blessings serenity brings. In the past, we hardly knew this peaceful place with its freedom from wanting need. It is through a life lived in serenity that we come to know and understand our closeness to the divine. Serenity is a fruit-bearing branch of that tree whose roots bind up all the wounds. Kind of like Pisces, whose high-vibing energy and path binds up all the astrological signs. So there is no one astrologer or no astrology sign that will ever be a master class over me. When it comes to the will, the beginning and the end, it always starts with Pi and Pisces. That went over most of your heads. Honesty leads to serenity, and patience issues from it. Grief, anger, and fear are resolved in its embrace, while trust and faith are nourished by serenity, and love thrives in its presence. That's all I got to say today. That was a great read. Unexpected, as it always is, but I just something to do what I do because I'm that kid. I am Val Jones, hashtag the woke storyteller, hashtag the oraclereading, hashtag whatever it is that I do. A truth teller, a storyteller, bit of an artist, and a little iconic too. A warrior. Not as wounded as it used to be, because healing is a thing in this journey. And the reset really is on. And we're all in some kind of way right now. If you haven't, you will soon. We'll be starting from scratch. And depending on the trek you set yourself on, there are a lot of people who like to take everything away from people. And they're going to be the very ones who have everything taken away from them. You brought that upon yourself. Now you're going to shamans and going overseas and trying to get voodoo doctors and witch doctors, like try to drum up some better health. But that's not what's going to happen. That's not how it works. You got these kids doing magic, and that's getting them hurt or killed. You have absolutely no shame for setting these kids up or these people up for your next meal. I hear that whistle blowing, by the way. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's good to be here, and it's great to be me. For where I'm at right now, I guarantee you, 1 year from now, you're going to see a different, even a more elevated, more different side of me. But this is the year again that I start over from scratch, and this is my scratch. And I'm good with this. I can make this last and make it do what it need to do. And I will make my money too legally, and I won't have to sell a drug to either of you. And I don't have to sell lies either. I don't have to sell my ass or my toes or anything like that. People are like, she's not perfect, but I'm also not trash, and you are trash. So why should I give a fuck about trash telling me I'm not perfect? And that's facts. Don't look at celebrities like they're the stars in the sky. They're not. Celebrities are just people like you and I. They have problems and crazy problems and shit that you wouldn't believe. I see why my parents were like, from the very beginning, no, daughter, you can be anything you want to be, but no. And then still they let me, I thought that when I told my mom I didn't want to go to law school and I wanted to go to broadcasting school, I was just waiting for her to just like, because my biggest fear was telling her, like, federal state done fried my brains out with political science. I went through a whole political poli-sci career just to find out that, I can't do anything with this unless I go and get more schooling. Well, why didn't you tell me that? But they just want the money instead. And by the way, I did have a scholarship. But with a scholarship, you have to keep up those grades too. So any of these rappers and they're like, I was on the Yale scholarship too. But remind you, you can't get the transcript and stuff like that because that's locked. So people get locked in these lines. See, secret organizations do this in real life. You got a lot of secret organizations and organizational. There's a lot of organizational ties. But for some reason, you thought that I didn't have any organizational ties too. I have organizational ties to the truth. I have organizational ties to God. So fuck all of you. You are all beneath me. So fuck your organizational ties, and that includes the Divine Nine too. I don't have a problem with you unless you have a problem with me. And if you got a problem with me, you got a bigger problem. And that problem probably starting with you. And that goes with the Eastern Stars and the Masons too. I don't have a problem with you unless you have a problem with me. And if you got a problem with me, you got a bigger problem. And that problem would be you too. You have no idea what Thoth and Isis could do to you. And the scales of justice are coming down. London Bridge is falling down. Tony Rebel, and that's right, God. Yeah, Babylon. They said London Bridge. Why did I say London Bridge? Because actually he says Babylon is falling down. Why did I say London Bridge? Is something going on in London Day? Is something going on in England Day? Mom, are you okay over there? I'm sure you're going to be okay. Because those of us on the grid, we're going to be okay anyway. Because we are literally God's gift and trying to wake up the world and tell them something's going on. And giving a prime example of what not to do and what's right and what's wrong. But people want to like taint our souls and taint everything we do. Well, how's that working for you? And this solar eclipse, I think I might be able to see it. It's going to come on that sun, but you can only see a sliver of it, supposedly. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to go and make me some ice cream and, thought I was going to do some Soul School Cafe. I'll bring that to you Friday. All right. I got breakfast to eat. Okay. That's it. Have a good one. I feel like a little bear now. I feel like a little bear. That's funny. We bear. If I don't end with some music, I always feel like I need to throw some actual music in this. But I said I was going to do that tonight. Well, no, you don't. No, you don't. We're only going to come in one time, right? We're only going to come in one time, right? In fact, wait a minute. Did I do my thing? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know where we did. There we go. I forget that, YouTube sometimes, they let you, like, you can create your highlight whenever you want to create your highlight to kick in. So, all the stuff has changed. Maybe it's just changed on my phone. But anyway, let's put this here. How long am I talking? Oh, hour and a half. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, every day I wake up, I want to be able to always take care of myself, okay? Ooh. I know that after I come out of this, I will be getting healthier and healthier because I have slayed a lot of demons who are trying to take my health from me. And I see a lot of demons. I see more than I used to see. And I know some people are going blind right now. Well, you know what? You wanted to poke my eyes out, so you poke your own eyes out. So that's okay. But now that one of these bitches are coming in and coming up in my place, so bitch, if you don't have someplace to stay, that's on you. But this house is all about me, and you want to take this house out from under me? Well, then I guess you'll be seeing Mr. Jag too. I ain't talking Jaguar, right? Oh, she has no defense. I have free defense, and I know people. I have free legal, and I know people. What I want to do, just a little bit of what you can get on Soul School Cafe, that you can get the whole show today by 7 on MIXCLOUD and PODOMATIC, okay? Just to leave you with some music along the way. For my people in the Humvees and the gunneries, I know that gunnery action, that Humvee action, that was wild last night, wasn't it? Yeah, I am definitely in my prime with this show. By the way, oh yeah, that too, that too, that too. Mommy said, uh, advertise yourself. It's about the money. But we're about the money. We're about the money. We're about the money. And that's what we're going to stay focused on. My money. I'm not giving a penny to nobody. I'm not buying shit. I'm not even buying a honey bun from anybody at this moment. No, no. I see how this alchemist work. Like, when she bought something for me, that means she's like, oh, okay, we're not doing that again. Where we're at. Let them know what I do, because I do this in real life, not just for play. Hi, I'm Val Jones, edutainer, public speaker, broadcaster, voiceover artist, and commercial audio production specialist. In other words, I do audio commercials, jingles, and rap parodies. And the best part? I am an actual professional. This has been my craft for over 40 years, professionally and successfully. And I don't cost you an arm and a leg. Wow, professionalism with quality. Who does that? Me. What can I say? I'm that good. Let me make your jingles, your commercials, your content pop with a voice that always rocks the spot for all formats. For my price list, just email me at iamvaljones@gmail.com. That's iamvaljones@gmail.com. Or text me at 910-778-6056. That's 910-778-6056. I am Val Jones, Edutainment and Creative. Let me work magic for you. For you little Simpson Sands in the chat room, how does it feel to being ignored the way you're doing? Everybody's ignoring you. At least I am. I could give a fuck about any of you. So you really think on a day like today that I give a damn what you have to say? I know I'm taking a second just to address the chat room because you know what? My evil twin decided to come out and play. Keep spewing gibberish. Okay, music man, I'm gonna keep spewing whatever I can. Gibberish said. See, they wanted this shit so they get it. So my evil side is kicking in. Gibberish. Wait. Keep speaking gibberish. Music man dash S70. Is that a O or is that a 0? We're gonna say it's a O because but this is zeros in this life. If you know, you know. But let's all go to Music Man dash 70. I'm putting my people on block on watch on YouTube. So go to Music Man dash 70 SO. He wanted to jump into this YouTube, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna give him a little time. Music MUSICMAN dash S7. Keep spewing gibberish. Okay. I just put your name. That was gibberish too. See what happens? I told you, talking to me is a privilege, bitch. Getting on my live now, you want to start some shit? I'm coming for you. You think I'm lying about everything I say? Don't feel bad when the popo be knocking at your door today. Are you a scammer? They're cracking down on scammers and deviants and pedophiles. They're cracking down on. It's just like, and I know it's nobody in my neighborhood. Really, is this how we're gonna go down? This close to Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base? You really want to play with a kid this way? Then you will learn. You gonna learn today. That's why I heard someone say, did you know that the special ops have different type of planes? They're called unmarked planes, like unmarked cars. And if you can dress up a person, if you can camouflage a plane, you can camouflage a person too. Music Man, MUSICMAN-S70. I think he's one of the ones on YouTube who loves to be like stalking people and doing weird shit. And you might come and he might be talking about eating some dick or some shit like that. I don't know. I really don't care. But you know, he wanted to come on. So oh, go ahead. There you go. Are you the one like, look at my tits, look at my ass, look at this? And she ain't talking. Who's she talking to? I'm talking to you, bitch. What you come on here for? Who are you talking to? See what drugs will do, boys and girls. It's so sad. Now enough of that. But anyway, this is the stuff I do. Back to me. See, that was so quick. That was so easy because I told you deviants don't get it. These are the devil's seeds. They don't get it. Just like the bitch, like I told you for a minute. There was like it had rested for a moment, but now I get all the boobs and the ass and look at my tits, look at my pussy and stuff like that. I mean, you know, they don't say that, but it's that. It's like, what are we doing with that? And if you have some military spouses doing that, I feel really, really sad for you because they're getting ready to sort you bitches out. And considering what your husbands are really or trying to do, you know what, y'all are some sad hoes. See, that's why I tell you, man, be careful about men. Listen, the reason why you went in is to be a better life for you. Don't let these hoes come up with you and make you say, oh, it's about us now. It was never about you. It was about your money. When you were struggling, you were in the house or your neighborhood or you grew up wherever it be, and this bitch saw you. She didn't see you. She just saw what she wanted to see. Saw everybody else. She just been ran through by the block. But you said, you know, none of this shit for me. So you went and joined the military and tried to make you a better you to get out your misery. It's either military or the jail. Now some people say it's the same thing to me. Well, you know, those the ones who go to jail, then let them go to jail because that's their energy, or might I say this energy? Because a smart person would rather go into the military than jail. I'm just saying, I mean, but you know what? Nah, hey, you know, if you say you want to go to jail, far be it from me. That's not my kind. That's not my crew. Y'all go on the other side of the fence. Y'all can't hang with me. And that is perfectly clear. I mean, I'm like in my own little protected bubble, not just by me, but I'm protected by forces you don't see. So this bitch is mad at me because they can't get in my energy and they can't walk with me and they can't break into my dreams. They can't do the shit that they used to do. But they're mad that I'm dressing the truth in them because reminding you, they tried to Twitch and Malcolm Jamal wanted me too, but Twitch is not here and Malcolm and Jamal one is not here, but I'm here talking my shit every single day if I want to, and it's not a goddamn thing that you can do. You sent little buddy, little Bobo, and all the little criminals had a little collection of criminals last night, but I went outside when I was doing my live on YouTube, and you see me, I just stunned and went outside and did what I had to do and said hey to the moon and came back in my house and I did my Soul School Cafe. So now little buddies want to come in, and you know, it's you sad Aquarius is okay. There's always an Aquarius just fucked up to the max. You air signs can be seriously like that. Oh my God, you air signs, you earth signs, you wretched ass water signs too. I mean, all of them. Let's get to the fire signs too. I mean, the low vibing signs, I will not do a low vibing sign. I will not hang with any of you. So bitch, you threaten me, you just threaten yourself because, you know, you threaten something much bigger than me. And like I said, if you got a problem with me, you got a bigger problem. It's probably you. But by the way, speaking of Soul School Cafe, it's the hottest, realest, most eclectic vibe in the entire universe. Val Jones Soul School Cafe. And would you like to be a sponsor? It's easy. Just join the 2020 program. For just $20 a month, you can get a 20-second sponsorship that will be aired on the Soul School Cafe broadcast on PODOMATIC and MIXCLOUD, as well as my live Soul School Cafe broadcast on YouTube. Become a Val Jones Soul School Cafe 2020 sponsor today. It's easy. Just cash out $ValJonesDaO. That's $VALJONESDAO, or pay through PayPal at iamvaljones@gmail.com and send your information via email to iamvaljones@gmail.com or text it to 910-778-6056. That's 910-778-6056 and become a sponsor for just $20 on the hippest, trippest, most eclectic vibe in the universe, Soul School Cafe. And the beautiful thing I say is that everything I say is right. These people really do try to gang stalk you and really try to stop your life. These people really try to like want to match wits with you, and they want to, it's just the shit that they do in real life. And these are celebrities and rappers and people in your politics too. These are people who are going down, and many of them are going down tonight. I mean, there's a reset going on, and those who know that. Those who know that, and those who don't know will know. Those who don't hear will feel. Those who don't feel will be killed. I mean, that was a little harsh, but those who don't know will know eventually. And those who don't hear will feel eventually. And those who don't see will feel. So, I mean, what can you do to me? You can say you can say anything you want to. I'm never gonna let a plastic trash box try to make me feel less of me. What she talk about gibberish. I'll put you on game. I'll put everybody on you. Like, you come on my channel, I'll let everybody know who you are. Like, go to this person's channel, and so that means that all the like they've been watching you anyway. But then once I put you on game, they head straight for you. I'm talking about the special forces, special ops, and the FBI and the CIA. Okay. Reminding you, I tell people I'm being watched, but they want to get in there. Yo, I'm the god of you. I'm watching you too, bitch. You are so goddamn stupid. You are so ignorant. Oh, it's the ignorance, and you like see what drugs can do. And you have these kids. You have these kids. These are gamers. These gamer kids. Like, I guess they try to find these kids. They find these little misfit muggles. These little, like maybe they've been kicked out the house, or they've been kicked out of mommy and daddy's house because they thought they were gonna sort mommy and daddy out. Mommy and daddy sort them out, especially if you're military, bro. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of the house because they don't play that shit. I come from a clique that we don't play that shit. You don't do that shit here. We would have been and killed you. We would have been and killed. I know people I've really raised would have been and killed. Mommy said, "Don't say that." I was going back to the past, but I'm just saying is that. So the fact that these desperate little hobos, they ain't got no place to go. So they thought that, and it's that they think that they can browbeat you. It's really a gang type of mentality. They think they can beat you up and literally like just make you feel some kind of way bad about yourself, and then want to come in and save you. They want to tear you down just to build you up, just to tear you down again. Hear what I'm saying? They want to tear you down just to build you up and tear you down again. The same people who are saying, I love you, that you haven't seen in real life and you talk to in real life, those are probably the ones that are getting in like that. You can't trust nobody. So if you don't see, my bestie used to say that too. You got to put your hands on it. You got to put your hands on it. If you want to believe, you got to put your hands on it and just say, okay. So I don't believe none of you. Say you love me. We'll see. I mean, I don't, anybody Cashapp me yet? $ValJonesDaO, $ValJonesDaO, $ValJonesDaO. Where's the reciprocity? PayPal, iamvaljones@gmail.com, iamvaljones@gmail.com. But you want to pay, you want to reciprocate to them, then go ahead with that. Stick with that. Go ahead and do what you want to do. But remember that you gave to them and you didn't give shit to me. So what do you expect me to do? Like, I'm supposed to give you energy when you took anything from me? What math would that be? You got me fucked up. That's not what we're going to do, Jay. But let's see. But they're still wanting to talk, and these are the ones who want to literally get on your show, and they want to be the star of your show when they can't even be the star of their own show. That's it. And they try to steal from you, but what you going to do? You hear these planes? I love these planes. I love planes flying around. But this is just not regular airport planes. You know what I mean? But, where you in? But which one should I do? Is that number one? Which one is that? Which one is that? Which one is that? That's a full show, so it's this one, number one. We'll see. How your album doing? Where your record at? Where your movie at? Where your show at? Where your ears at? Let's go. In a corner of the city where the vibes are alive, Val Jones serves the magic where the soul can thrive. Coffee brews with rhythm, stories in the steam. At the Soul School Cafe, we're living the dream. Walls are drawn with colors, echoing our past. Every corner whispers love, every memory cast. We're talking art and laughter, music fills the air. An eclectic mix of souls, love's everywhere. Soul School Cafe, this place in town. Groove with every heartbeat, let your worries down. Fast a heartbeat with that smile so bright. In the sanctuary, we're dancing through the night. From jazz to hip hop, the vibes intertwine. Where every cup of coffee tastes like sunshine. The hippest, most eclectic vibe in the universe since 2007. Independently and black owned. Val Jones, Soul School Cafe. on MIXCLOUD and PODOMATIC at 7 p.m. tonight. ValJones Soul Food Cafe. Oh, Scooter Bob 1408's in the house. Scooter Bob wants to stalk today. Scooter Bob 1408. Go check out Scooter Bob's page. He eats young dick in real life. Go get him fed. What's up, Scooter Bob? We're coming for your head, bitch. We're coming for your head. Woo! Fuck you, bitch. I'm coming for you all, because all of you ain't shit. You're messing with me, y'all. Now you a dead bitch. I told you I got my meditation. It's called justice. Let's go, okay? Oh, scoot your ass out on that, puppy dog. Scooter Bob scooting around his rug because he's got AIDS in his ass. Suck his dick. Scooter Bob 1408. Go to his channel, y'all. Go and check out what Scooter Bob has to say. Unless he took that off his page. He really did have a video with him soliciting a young boy. I can tell that was a young boy. I can tell he's on the age. Scooter Bob 1408. Let's go.
Now I understand why my father used to say,
welcome to the Justice page. The Justice League.
Song to song, where did we go wrong? Ding dong, there goes the bell.
Should have taken your medication.
Yeah. See, we dance with rhythm. We raised our hands as if to say the Holy Ghost was on that track. Run it back, Mr. DJ, Mr. Humphreys, Mr. Johnson.
We done kicked him right out of class. He ain't been along enough. The energy has gotten better since Scooter Bob and got his little dank ass out the room. See what sucking too many dicks will do? Scooter Bob 1408, go get him, feds.
Take it back like when it was all back. So if you got away with it, but don't let it happen again. That's virtually impossible. It's just that I love my people. Unlike the Ku Klux Klan, could never kill another man out of fear that he's better. I love my people because the songs that they sing with soul and sincerity. From Sable J to Mary J, sisters that have found their way through this house of power. Yes, I got soul, I got love. Just as long as I got soul, I got love. Just as long as I got soul, I got love. Just as long as I got soul, I got love.
Steps to kingdom, my dear. The angels are here, and I ain't got no fear. God is right here. God is right here. The baby's right here. I'm the baby. Woo!
That's alright, because they know that I know that they know that I know that they know that I know. Just as long as I've got my soul, I've got
got to evolve, y'all. Take you higher, watch me elevate. Drop of a pearl that just can't wait. Get the music and the beat that's got your attention. Getting ready for a new vibe ascension. I'm on a climb, Measure such a flow with the music on my mind. Yeah, watch my start to flow. Anybody wanna go on a silver journey that you've never been before? What? Are you prepared to go beyond the black door? Are you prepared to go beyond the black door? Are you prepared? We shall see. Ooh, third eye open, nobody joking. We're just getting high off the words that's spoken. Music, magic, essence in the air. Separate around in everywhere. You talk about soul food, got it right here. Food for your thoughts that never disappear. And hey, everybody, all I gotta say, hey, 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 I be that
During military bases worldwide and galaxies, we cannot always talk about, but they listen to us because we are what it's all about. The hip is strippers with the eclectic vibe of the universe. We are the collective. ValJones Soul School Cafe.
So sister, paradise shifter, just like someone told you I hit you with a beat guaranteed to make your head bob, and then proceeding with a little knowledge drive. Real music, real talk, real hip hop. Suckers try to kill it, but the soul will never stop. Freeing your mind as a rhythm flow. Yeah, that's the way the super soul sister roll. Ho, 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 act like you know. Bet you didn't know I could flow like this. Bet you didn't know I could take it on a little freaking trip like this. Like we can hold up. So tired of haters, fakers, perpetrators, trying to talk hard, making paper because I got a purpose. It makes the circus nervous, but let me know that they don't notice, and I know they heard this. But let me know that they don't notice, and I know they heard this. But let me know that they don't notice, and I know they heard this. Ooh, there goes the planes in the sky, and I'm saying, shouting out to the guys driving that Humvee. It's that Humvee music and that artillery. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. They wanted a war with the wrong one, yo. We're not backing off our shit, cause I am so legit. They wanna mess with me, they mess with the wrong kids. Oh my, Val cheesy, yes it be me. Val is the real as can be. Val is really real as can be. Repping morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, and responsibility. My 5 principles. I will stand on all of that. I will stand on all of that. I will salute all of that. I will stand on all of that. You can't stand on no trash. You can't deal with no trash. This trash is all bad. That's why they need these bags. That's why they need these bags. That's why they need these bags. But these bags be trash too. It reminds me of the innocence in you. The innocence that they stole. But now we're on the reset. And it's not like the days of old. And yet, sometimes you just need to let people learn for themselves. I don't think that's it. Daddy said go ahead with it. Let me channel it. Let me go Wu-Tang again. Okay. Of course, this paragraph smash your phonograph in half. I be the soul sister bell on the warpath. First class, leaving mics in the cast. Cause some records like the aftermath when guns blast. Run fast. Here comes a verbal assault. Rhymes rolling around like a child in a walker. I be the cold sucker on the microphone. Time to put them in check or just leave it alone. So tired of this, the real master. We foul me burn on. Spitting and I'm hitting like my name should be Raekwon. Guillotine, sword, sharp as a samurai. Today is a damn good day for you to die if you are my enemy. I told you don't bother me, but now I don't really give a damn what you say to me. Cause like the black mama, I'm about to devour. Bring them dope rhymes like a meteor shower. And when they ask me go, I got caught up in the feeling, yo, the music too. Because I mean, the music is so cool, but I was bringing the hot fire to these asses. But I'm gonna let that be because this music is so cool. So I'm gonna enjoy this energy, okay? I ain't got no worries today. You listen to Soul School Cafe. I can do this every day. And I'm paid well doing what I do. Don't worry about where I get my money from. Just worry about you. Solar Eclipse Hump Day. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Can you be it? I guess we'll see. Can you see it? are your 5 principles? What are your 5 principles of life? Write them down right now. Write down what are your 5 principles. What are the things that you stand by? If it's money, 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 I promise you that's the first thing that's going to be taken right out of your life. That's how this works. Saturn don't give a fuck about none of these hoes. They fucked up. And they're desperate. And they're crashing out. They're desperate and crashing out. Don't answer the phone unless you just want to fuck with their heads like I do, but don't do it. I wouldn't advise it. Don't answer the phone. Don't answer nothing. Just stay in your happiness and do you. It's like the vampires. They can't let you in unless you let them in. And me addressing them is like letting them in. I'm just letting these bitches know. Oh, you think I'm worried about you, bitch? I was never worried about you. I was worried about me. I got in the house, but that's alright. I'm gonna take care of this bitch together. Ain't no pets bothering me today. All that solar eclipse energy is just working well today. Woo! Woo! Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho! It's a party over here. It's a party over there. It's a party out there. There's a party everywhere. Come on, y'all. It's a party over here. It's a party over there. It's a party out there. It's a party everywhere. ValJones Cafe. ValJones came to play today. The Oracle doing Oracle things. What the hell the angels sing. It's a brand new queen. And she's ruling everything. Because this is my house. Know what I'm talking about. Ain't no bitches running my house. Mommy and daddy said we're gonna sort them all out. The hubby said bang bang they're all dead. They never should've came for my head. And now they mess with themselves instead. They got on a boat and went to hell. That's it. End of the story, but back to this. I'm really digging this rebirth scene. Soul School Cafe is back, and I'm back too, being a better me. Woo! Not monetized. I can do this. Song clap. Oh, by the way, I'm on BANDCAMP, Evolution of a Seraphim, and Certified Crash Out. Really those only albums you ever need. Well, Tricks, Tropes, OPP. I mean, I got some good stuff on BANDCAMP. Go to ValJonesDaO. And if you would like to donate to my show, because reciprocity helps this movement, yo. So you can donate to, like I said, I don't want to get on this, oh, thank you for the gifts, thank you for the gifts, thank you. I don't want nobody to know who gives me gifts. So, I mean, I like my, listen, are you giving to me or are you giving to the public? I've learned not to tell anybody where you're getting it from. So I'm not going to shout out to everyone that's giving me gifts because I learned that's not what to do. Because these bitches peep in and then they want to come and pretend to be me. And then they try to grip you, and that's not the shit that we're going to do. These hoes can suck my nuts. You know, they can suck their dog's dicks and their dog's nuts. They done fucked up in so many ways. I done peeped out your whole game. Your playbook is dead on me, okay? But back to me. If you like my energy, you go ahead and give some reciprocity. Cash out, $ValJonesDaO. Cash App, $ValJonesDaO. PayPal at iamvaljones@gmail.com. iamvaljones@gmail.com. And go to BANDCAMP.com. BANDCAMP.com. Evolution of the Seraphim. Great audio book. Certified Crash Out.
Most neglected mind in the universe. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Just us.
Just for us. And Tricks, Tropes, and OPP. And that's it for now. That's all you get for now. You want the rest? Go to MIXCLOUD and PODOMATIC tonight at 7 p.m. I'll give a link. But I'm telling you, my show is the best. ValJones Soul School Cafe. Man. Go ahead and oh yeah, it's about to be solar eclipse energy. In fact, that's going on right now. Right now. So go out and get you some of that solar eclipse energy because it's going on like right now until officially right now until about around here until about 3:54 or 4:54. So go ahead, get you some of that solar eclipse energy and get you some food or whatever. Anyway, I'm good. Hope you're good too. And thank you to my people who are watching me. I love you. Bye. It's Solar Eclipse Wednesday. You know, I just love this shit. This is just my life.